Alright, we'll jump back into career. I forget where I'm at. I think I'm in a truck. It might be an Xfinity ride, I don't know. It's not a truck. Okay, it's a truck. Teammates with Ross Chastain. Career mode settings. Oh yeah, I'm Colonel Sanders. Let's go to this event. We should be a lock to like win. I feel like as long as we keep our tire wear under control. Like we have a fast truck, difficulties on hard, so like we'll have some competition. But tire wear. And it's been ages since I played this, so like really any racing game. So we'll see how we do. Hopefully we do pretty well. Hopefully I do pretty well, I guess. Because it'll just be me watching probably. So, so yeah, sometimes I'll watch my own replay. Probably 3 years from now, I'll come back and see this and be like, wow, look at that. I don't want to be too loose. It's like a practice lap.
You're clear of pit road.
As long as my steering presets are the same, I feel like I should be decent. The Kansas race this year in NASCAR was really good. I remember it. A lot of off time on the throttle.
Careful, still there. Alright, you're clear there.
Got our little $1,000 sponsor bonus. Almost 1,000. Next session. Not bad.
Let's go.
I think we have to do like a little better than our practice lap. I don't know how easy that'll be. I don't think it will. I think we'll be like 2/10 off the goal time maybe. And at least a half second off pole time. Pole time is insanely hard. Now we're definitely gonna be off of it. I didn't carry speed out of the corner.
Alright now, just like practice, qualifying count. Here we go.
I just jacked this all up. Should have taken maybe 2 more practice laps.
Alright, time's up. Let's see you play.
Awful lap. I'll do well in the race. So this would be a chill little cruise, but there's been nothing chill about this so far. I look so stressed to get that hot lap. We're just gonna skip through this.
Alright man, you're coming to the green. Be ready.
I'm gonna take that hot line, I believe.
Inside.
Ross Chastain on the inside. Minecraft and the reigning champion in front of us.
Still there? Final's clear. Hold your line. Got one outside. All right.
Right, Moffat in front of us.
Car outside. Hold the line.
Hopefully not for long. And we'll leave that lap. That's
You're
nice.
clear.
Just gonna take it easy around the track. Colonel Sanders has a rocket today. Maybe a little smooth, a little more smooth getting back on the gas.
Just a couple more turns. 2 more. Here we go.
That would be a little more conducive to how I play. Beautiful sunset. Oh, I got caught looking.
White flag is in the air. You took that stage.
Not bad.
Good job.
Colonel Sanders, P1. Let's go. My beautiful Zero car. I wanted to make it look similar enough to the rest of the Nice Motorsports cars, but be a little different. Burning up that right front.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Ready?
That is just a beautiful truck.
You're clear all
A
around.
little boring, but I'm okay with it. I would not have made the hood blue though, if I had my chance, like my say. Kind of tell my tires are a little faded there, but it could have backed out of the throttle. Oh, riding the wall, that is insane.
All right, now. I need 2 more good laps from you.
Like, I put my tires, like my rear tires start to slide. And tires are giving up a little bit. The stuttering on the PS4 version of this game is just
1 more to go.
awful. Oh. I don't know how it is on other consoles and, well, Xbox and PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, or PC.
You took that stage. Good job.
Not bad. Those stage points. It's one playoff point for winning the stage. Take that into Miami. Wow, really? That's with Max. I need 13 laps. I can't get 13 laps. It's crazy. Alright. There's gotta be some kind of miscalculation there. That, like, what?
Ready. Clear high. Keep digging. Set to go.
Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Oof. Pacing pretty well. Oh, try the wall there. I didn't need a break. Keeping it interesting. I'd plug up my steering wheel, but this is a lot of effort goes into that. 2 laps in a row, fantastic. I'm really just trying to take care of these tires, but doing a poor job of driving. No, it wouldn't hurt me that bad if I just went all out, but... I'm trying to be delicate. I wonder if I'd like stretch my field out. I think it's, wow. I'm glad I saved my tires. Wish it would show what happened.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Ready? Hammer down. Clear high, clear high.
Alright, rear. Really burnt up. Might be because I'm constantly accelerating out of the turn instead of letting off really deep into the turn like I usually do. Like I'm trading my right rear for my left front, or my right front. I forget, I'm just gonna run this one. Normal.
4 to go.
Tires chatter a little bit. Not
flag is
bad.
in the air.
Oh, yeah. Those gold wheels. I forgot about that. Look at that crowd. Not bad. Not bad. I thought that was decent. We got 6 wins. I think we have. No, we have almost every win this season. That's crazy. I guess we gave up one. I can't remember because I haven't played this in ages. Can't remember which one it was because I dominated like everywhere. Must have been one that I had some stupid pit call or something I made. Or ran out of gas. Done some dumb stuff. I'll compliment everybody. Yeah, I know. Clean. It was amazing. It was just a fantastic win. Fun was had by all. Which race this is? Charlotte's next. Oh, Gateway's on here. I actually don't know if I can win Gateway or Iowa. Honestly, it doesn't matter what you do, so I'll just put top 5 in all of them. I'll make this one faster. Let's see. Just go ahead and finish this race quickly. But there was something I wanted to do in between here, but I cannot remember. Ross Chastain's only kind to me. He's not even nice. Makes me kind of sad. There's Colonel Sanders. What a beast. Let's go ahead and start the event. I'll be right back. Grab some more water. Like one tick tight. Start practice. I used to go all the way loose, but now since like tires wear a lot,
Now, dig.
I ain't gonna mess with that anymore. little bit there. I didn't make it. Apex was just really weird there. That messed me up. I got back at the gas too fast, dude. Oh my goodness, almost matched my time for the first lap. But the track isn't even rendering in, like, at the proper speed. Like, it just makes this look just jittery. If I need to try to run the high line or what? I don't even know if there's like a viable high line. So I didn't loosen the car, maybe. Compared to that goal time, I'm going really slow.
Got a car low now. You got room, you're clear there.
I hate it for him. It's my teammate. No, he's not a teammate. This is the same sponsor as one of the guys on my team, I believe. The same sponsor as me. My tires are gone. Man, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Definitely running faster if I run a normal line. I hate to see it. What a save. Alright. Return to garage. You just didn't make it. Loosen it up a little bit. See if that helps.
Alright, driver, dig.
Looks like we're gonna lose a little speed over time. Like a lot quicker with the setup. It's stuttering so bad. I feel like maybe they just loaded too many like textures onto this track. Ferris wheel, stands, the fans, the sponsor tents, RVs. Like the game just can't handle it.
Qualify, make it count.
I couldn't run a 3108. I couldn't even run a 32 something in practice. No, it's still outrunning people. That really messed it up.
All right.
I don't know, might have been in the running for it if I had not messed it up. Really messed it up there.
Possible to fix.
That's like a gray-headed Jimmy Johnson in the background.
What that means.
It might be my guy, that might be Colonel Sanders, actually. I can't see. Yeah, that's Colonel Sanders in the background. This is the face sculpt of Jimmy Johnson. He'll give me a clean race, he'll share my draft. My teammate's starting at the rear.
We're going green. Are you ready now? Green flag, green flag. Stay on the bottom here.
This guy has some room. I'm not gonna push him hard if I don't have
Still
to.
there?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's gonna text me about that after the race.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Crap, I got a better.
Got a car high now. All right, you're clear. You got room. You're clear there. You got one peeking inside.
I didn't know he was there. Stuart Friesen, part of the championship four this year.
All right, you're clear there.
I believe Stuart Friesen only won the second to last race of the season.
Got a car low now.
I don't know. I feel like they changed something since the last time I played. 'Cause these guys are running really good lap times. Like I could not reach that goal time. That was a terrible, terrible line that lap. Rather have my teammate ahead of me. Another guy, Stuart Friesen.
Got a car high now.
Oh man, I'm awful.
Five to go. Five to go.
My tires are wearing a little bit. I can feel them chatter. Oh no, I got back in the gas too fast. Ha, 6 of 9. Nice. Oh, that wall was coming quick. I run him down, but this corner is rough on me. That's my teammate. I didn't mean to do that. It helps him out more than it did me.
That
it right at the end. But my steering wheel, that would have been a perfect corner, but I just ran that really bad. It's on me.
Careful, still there.
Too much throttle, too much throttle. I will dump Ross Chastain. He would do the same to me.
Here's the line.
It's not fair, this guy has like a lot more cup starts than I do.
Still there. Inside.
That turn is so hard. Oh my goodness, I feel like that's turns 1 and 2 at Texas. They just brought it to Charlotte. This Texas is wider, like I have more runoff area. Oh my goodness, I will dump you, Ross. I will dump you.
Car outside, hold the line. Clear high, bud.
I'm glad it didn't come to that.
Hold your line.
I'm gonna go up in black.
Nice job, checker flag, good.
Oh my goodness, that was way too close. Oh, look at that awful speed rating. I'll skip the burnout. I'm gonna do the tag pretty quickly. Oh, look at that. Ran in finger. Harrison Burton on the outside. I think I called him Jeffrey. That was Harrison on the outside. I get into it. Not get into it. Right here. Damn, yeah, that's Harrison. Ooh, look at that. Matt Crafton just giving me draft the whole time. What a champion. He's an actual champion. He actually won the championship. That's an accurate statement. Yeah, this turns 3 and 4 just messed me up the whole time. Okay, go in here, P1. As Apex way too early, wash up the track. Here comes Stuart Friesen. Oh, look at that! Oh, I got so close to the wall. He's gonna hate me for that. Oh, I hit it so much. I didn't want to. Glad he held on to it. Speed up a little bit. That's when Chastain gets maybe originally just fly by me. Lap 6 of 9. And then 8 of 9 is where I finally get to catch up. When they're way too tight. Except the track is awful. There we go, lap 9 of 9. Now hold on for Ross the boss. We have a Melon Man challenge of our own. We're gonna show off the rear view here. They're so far back, but I hold up Ross. I knew he'd try to do a crossover, so I was like, slow, slow, slow. And then Matt Crafton coming on the outside. That's how you get it. That's how you beat a bunch of AI. That is so accomplished. Not Matt, but Stuart Friesen's gonna hate me. Still finishing fourth. It's 3 playoff points. It's not bad. Oh, this was a rough weekend for me at this track. I'm sorry, Stuart Friesen. Harrison Burton might also not be happy with me. We'll see. We'll find out together on a brand new episode of Race Summary. That gained 72 fans. I'm a popular guy. Like, even if I'm an underdog and I win a race, I'm definitely gonna get more than 72 fans. Stuart Friesen complimented me. That's beautiful. Christian X. He just got signed an 18 truck. So I expect to see him win a few times next year if their equipment is actually decent. I don't know what track this is. Texas. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta go to the other Charlotte. The game that would really hit the spot for me right now is if NCAA came back out. That would just fill all the needs I have, but it would also ruin my life because I would probably spend time playing that game instead of doing responsibility type stuff. That's the good thing about games not being great right now, is because I don't play them a lot. Oh, it's like almost stormy here in Texas. A little stormy.
You're clear of pit road.
Turns 1 and 2 it's just so flat on this track. It's garbage. Garbage turn. Like, why? It even looks ugly when I drive through it. 3 and 4 are decent. Turns 1 and 2 are just awful. I will single-handedly pay for the reconfiguration if they'll reconfigure the track for me. Turns 1 and 2. Amazing turn 1 and 2. On the apron. Wow, so close to our hit time. Little draft off this guy, we might get it. I just can't lay off the gas as long as I did last lap.
You're clear all around, man.
I have to have a little bit of keep a little like tension in the steering wheel. I only improved a little bit. We're not gonna get it. Return to garage. Let's just wrap this up right now. Rank first. We ranked first, still didn't get the goal apparently. Oh no, they're ranking my laps. Okay. That makes sense. And I was incorrect. Okay. We're just gonna go to next session.
All right, driver, dig.
It's sad. I think I actually enjoyed Texas more than Charlotte. But I enjoy Charlotte's Web more than Babe, I think. I don't even remember what Babe is about. I know it's about a pig. I get it confused with Charlotte's Web. I think that might be the one with the sheep. Like, brand new. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be a dedicated streaming service just to pick movies here in like 5 years, if not already. Oh, that's a garbage lap. I didn't get it all.
All right, that's our run. Back to
18. That's just the qualifying in this game. I just don't feel like it lines up with the speeds you run during the race. Maybe that can be addressed one day. Testing. Testing. That didn't change anything. I'm trying to see if it would give me side tone if I held down my mute button. But it did not. It did not.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Are you ready now? Green's out, man. Let's go.
I feel like I started behind this guy last race.
Still there.
Up 2 times off track.
Clear high, bud. Got one.
iRacing's gonna drop my I rating. I'm gonna go high,
Stay on the
man.
bottom here.
Wasn't open.
Still there.
That guy, he was my draft partner, and he just could not keep up with me. Big Mac crap in 3 wide.
Car there on the inside.
I tried to back out of the throttle, but that did not save that lap.
Got a car low now. Stay high up here. Hold your line, got one inside. Still there. 10 laps to go. Careful, still there.
Not a bad lap, but not bad. Just hit like 2 really good turns there. Propelled me through this lap. I was gonna try to go over. I believe his name's Dylan Lupton. Let's check.
Inside.
There it is. I did not mean to hit him. Checking the leaderboard. Drove under me. Poor Todd Gilliland. He got booted out of his ride too. I don't know if I like Todd or not. He had some choice words for Kyle Busch, who gave him a pretty good ride in the Camping World Truck Series after he won a race.
Excellent lap there. Good job. Stay on the bottom here. Clear high, bud.
No, you can't fight the hand that feeds you. Todd kind of had that attitude. There's the other KBM truck. My teammate, Ross.
Alright, clear outside.
I think I let off a little too much in 3 and 4. I feel like I get like maybe a quarter of a second quicker, and I would maintain a little tension in the wheel.
Still there.
Either that or I need like up my sensitivity on the joystick. Turns 1 and 2 are garbage. I mentioned that last race. I'll mention that every time I get through turns 1 and 2. It's just like the banking doesn't get any steeper, and it's just like you go from carrying all this speed in 3 and 4 to like a semi-flat track. Like I don't know. New Hampshire would be kind of interesting if I had this kind of banking in the corners. I advocate New Hampshire needs 36-degree banking. That would be insane. It'd be like the long Bristol. Stretched out Bristol. Ooh, I got a loose on corner exit there.
Time to go. This time by.
I think it's really interesting how these racing games have progressed, and now you, in air quotations, you feel the car get loose with the rumble of the controller, how they kind of simulate that. And you can feel when you get like in their draft. That's pretty neat. So it's it's a distinctive feeling. The draft is like a slight shake, but when you get loose, like it's a distinct like pauses in between the vibrations, like your tires are shattering. Like that's really cool. I just saw Interstate Batteries billboard on the side of the track, and Interstate Batteries had the coolest paint schemes for, 15, 20 years, and then, like, they have this candy cane zebra stripe paint scheme that I don't like. I don't know, I think only a few people like it from what I've seen people, talk about. Everybody wants the older schemes to come back, and I completely agree. The lightning strike one, the Bobby Labonte paint schemes, like they're all so good. They've even run like traditional looking Interstate Battery schemes with Kyle Busch, and they just don't stick with it. I'll be really happy if they bring back an older paint scheme in 2020, but I was messing with my microphone. I wrecked. I'm gonna drive with one hand. Let's see that. This is not going well.
Alright, let's go. White flag.
I'm just not getting any side tone. It's driving me crazy. Alright, am I getting side tone now? I think maybe I'm getting a little side tone. Okay, I'm gonna lose this race because I'm messing with my headset.
You're clear there.
Oh my goodness. I think that helps a little bit. It's actually not awful. Not bad.
Nice work today. Check the flag.
Man, I should have lost that race. I was driving with one hand, trying to mess with my headset. It's so bad. Just skip the burnout. That was fun. That was fun. I don't feel like I gain anything from racing. This. If I use the controller, at least not controller, my steering wheel, at least I gain a little experience with my steering wheel. Might translate a little bit over to iRacing, but I don't think I gain anything from doing this. I always just gain money. I think it'd be more realistic if like every week I lost like $800. That would be pretty realistic. Just out of my bank account, it automatically subtracts it out. Brett Moffitt, I took you out last race. You still going four-wheeling? Yeah, dude, you're my buddy. In a few weeks, we're playing pool in a few weeks, so we planned out. we planned out that we're going to play pool in a few weeks. That's I can't tell if we're good friends or if we're so distant. We're like, yeah, we'll get together someday, and he thinks we're going in a few weeks. He had to call my agent to schedule a time to play pool with me. That's awesome. Hey, is Colonel Sanders available? Yeah, you need him for like a commercial shoot or like, what are you thinking about? Oh no, I'm actually one of his competitors, and I just wanna like play pool. Like, I just think that'd be cool if we could hang out. Well, we'll see if we can pencil you in. I'll get back to you. And then he sends out that tweet. Yeah, me and Colonel Sanders are supposed to play pool next week or in a few weeks. He took me out. I'd take anybody out, number one. Number two, I did more damage to myself that race. Number three, Iowa, I don't care for as a track, but it might be really entertaining if the Cup Series went there. Number four, that was a non sequitur to everything that I'm saying. I must be tired. That'll wake me up. The nice scent of some Febreze Air with the Gain Scent Original. 8.8 ounces, 250 grams. Eliminates tough and lingering odors. This video is not sponsored, but Febreze Air is pretty fantastic product. What is it? Those guys are wide. Oh my god, that NASCAR official is super wide. He was fat. I'll be real, he was fat. Okay, I hate this track, by the way. It was not good at Iowa. They might have fixed it in NASCAR before, but I'm pretty sure I hate this track. I'm just not good at it. We're down to like 110 so I can navigate the corner, I believe. 110 in that corner. And about 100, so probably 108 in that corner. I suck at this track. I have to use the brakes a little bit. If I knew more about brake bias, I would adjust it a little bit, maybe my braking sensitivity. Yeah, braking, I just cut right. I get really tight on this track, but any other track, if I brake, I get mad loose. 240. I think I beat my last lap by a tenth. I hate this track. And I know it's a driver's track, I believe, and I think it's a pretty good track to watch, but I'm just not good at driving it. I did really good that lap.
All clear.
Not good enough for pole though. I feel like set probably a 24.2. I broke loose there at the very end. Yeah, I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna suck this race. I don't think I need to loosen up anymore. Yeah, 24-2. That's exactly what I said.
Let's go.
Sometimes you're just good. Well, that's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I don't know, like, and I don't know. I gotta talk about it more another time, maybe another video. But people really discount oval racing, especially like people that watch other disciplines of racing, F1, things like that, and they don't ever really watch NASCAR. They never really understand. It's literally hundredths of a second every lap can make the difference of winning. It's not like you have 13 corners in one lap and you can make up, you know, tenths here, lose tenths on another lap, and still end up, making ground up on people. Like, you can give up time in corner 7, but you can make up like half a second in corner 8 and end up gaining on the guy. There's only 4 corners in an oval, and if you mess up, going into 1, just like turn 2, you're gonna mess up your speed into 3 and 4. Or if you mess up turn 1, you're gonna mess up, basically your whole lap. I mean, you have to be really precise. And you really realize that when you go to something like iRacing, or like any game that's like more simulation-like, not necessarily this. I can slam over the wall here and win the race on the next lap.
Are you ready?
But yeah, oval racing is very precise. And I think it's my belief that the flatter the track is, the harder it is.
Careful,
Like the more delicate you have to be. Oh my god.
Hold your line. Got
I'm sorry,
one
Parker.
outside.
I'm sorry, Parker. So, Parker Kligerman and I have talked in real life.
Clear all
Like,
around.
not
Clear
in person. But he
Car there on the inside.
he like attends, or he would go watch the NASCAR iRacing series, Peak iRacing series races. Sometimes he would
Keep it steady, driver. 3 wide.
he would be in the chat and he would just talk to everybody. I'd be like asking questions or comments, and I believe he may have a driver or two. He may sponsor like a
Hold your
team. I
line. Got one
forget.
outside.
I believe maybe him and one other driver might have a team, but yeah, he would be in the chat commenting and talking to everybody. And it's so surreal to be in like
Alright, you're clear.
a Twitch chat, watching an iRacing event, and you have NASCAR drivers and teams in the chat
Road clear.
talking to everyone.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Just got turned
Clear
from
eye,
Mr.
clear eye.
Macroft. He's probably gonna blame that on me too.
Car there on the inside.
Yeah, I'm not done. But yeah, it's the fan engagement that NASCAR's had in the last couple years, especially this last year, is probably above and beyond most other
You got
sports.
room. You're clear.
I really give them a lot of props there. I'm just not braking hard enough. I'm overshooting every corner. Trying to like power out of the corner, ready to back up my entry. Oh, I just had the PS4 itself froze up. I just like flew into the corner. I promise, man, this game, the performance is not great. The game itself is pretty decent. Probably the best NASCAR game on this generation of console. But the performance is awful. But
Keep hitting your mark.
that's what I was saying. The fan outreach in racing is insane. Most tracks now, I believe at NASCAR's request, have been offering like track walk passes and like cold pit passes and things, and it's pretty easy to get a hold of hot passes as long as you have some money behind you or know the right people. So the fan connection is probably the easiest it's been for the sport, despite like restricted security and things. Like, I don't know. I think it's a great time to be a NASCAR fan, because the tracks and the teams are going above and beyond to engage with everyone, especially on social media like Twitter and Reddit especially. Pretty awesome. See, like, this is, I feel like this is why people like this track so much. I've been gaining just tenths on these guys every lap, but like, and that's making a lot of difference. Like, I'm slowly gaining, but yet the leader's like probably kept the same distance because he's not in a battle. Like, I don't know, oval racing can be tense. And it doesn't look like I'm gaining all that much or doing all that much, but I'm just taking a different line than everybody else. It's not like I'm out breaking them or anything.
Careful, still there.
That is a legal move, by the way. You can do that. It's just really disparaged.
5 laps to go.
I'm definitely gonna finish second this race. I need someone to have a part failure right now. Whoa! Someone just blew an engine. They're gonna make it to the pits though. This track is so small. There they go. Are you kidding me, dude? I asked for a part failure and I got one immediately. The track's so small, I'm not gonna make it. I think I'm running faster laps than him. Or I was. There's a gain a 10th there. Almost gained a half second that lap. I took it a little back. I lost it. I'm gonna lose this lap. Maybe I should have sprung for the fully loosened up truck. That's almost gained a half through that corner. He took a little back in the straightaway.
White flag, second time back.
Corner was rough. I gained on the backstretch, but he kills me through this straightaway. Once he pulls off, like he has it. Yeah, I just didn't have it. If I had, you know, 5 more laps.
Outside.
We tried.
You're all clear up top.
Pulled it to within a second.
All right.
I think he's won maybe 2 races this year. It's the same guy. No, that's Brett Moffitt. No, that's his first win of the year. This is why the championship system should not exist. Like the playoff. I'm so far ahead. I could take like a full race off and still win the championship. Or you know, have a DNF. And I'm just dominating, but it all comes down to Homestead, really. So I'm winning like 9 out of 10 races. No, I'd say 8 out of 10 races. That's probably an actual like number. Not bad. I'll compliment everybody. I'm a nice dude. I like a lot of these drivers. I feel like it's the people that they watch the sport but they don't keep up with it outside of Sunday, outside of race day, that like learn to hate drivers. People hate Kyle Busch. But like if you keep up with him outside of the track, you know, he has a family. He's a son and his wife. And you know, I hate it for him when he's at the track and he gets booed. And even though he plays it off like he's cocky, he's gonna go out and win, and he does a lot of the time. You know, just won the championship. His son and his wife has to hear that, and they have to experience that. And even though he's one of the NASCAR greats, I mean, he's won so many races. He's got to be the favorite for the championship almost every year nowadays, until, you know, Chevy or Ford steps back up into the pocket. And I mean, he's got to be a favorite for almost every race, every time they go out there. He had a little slump at the end of this year, but his streak at the beginning of the year, his pace of winning races was just on par with, you know, 1990 Jeff Gordon. But yet he gets a lot of disrespect every time he goes out on the track. And I'll just run it tight. We'll see what happens. I just feel bad for the guy.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
it's gotta suck to be one of the greats of all time and not be recognized
All clear.
by the fans. Now, here lately, I gotta say, a lot of the fans have been coming around, and a lot of people, like I wouldn't say a lot more people have been cheering for Kyle Busch. I've been to a lot of the races where they do the pre-race, like the driver introductions, and a lot more people have been cheering, and a lot less have been booing. You still have the people that hate him adamantly, but it's not as pronounced as it used to be. And there's some cheers mixed in, so maybe if he keeps winning, they'll keep it up. And his attitude has been a lot better. Even when he's not winning, he's just subdued, he's calm, he's not saying he's gonna like murder a reporter and their families, straight up being too disrespectful. And he's not being two-faced either. He's not pretending to be a goody-two-shoes nice guy. And when really inside the car or outside the media, he's just a terrible person. Kyle Busch himself said that he's not like Joey Logano. Joey Logano is just a massive, just awful person. When he's on the track or interacting with other drivers, he can be, I wouldn't say awful person, but aggressive and hot-headed. But he pretends to be all cool and nice with the media. But Kyle Busch is just rude all the time. That made that more PG, but I think that's, he's consistent for the most part. His brother too, Kurt, has calmed down. I think it's just age and wisdom. Kurt did really good the first half of this last year, so I'll be really impressed if he keeps that. And Kurt Busch, you think about it, Kurt Busch is like the elder statesman of the NASCAR Cup Series. They lost their Monster sponsor. They didn't lose it, but they chose not to re-up. I think Monster offered to re-up, but NASCAR is going with a different branding model this next year. But, and Monster was a good sponsor, but we're getting off topic. Jimmie Johnson's retiring after 2020. Wow, we reached the end of our gears that lap, and we just ruined our lap in that first corner. Jimmie Johnson announced his retirement in 2020 after the season's over. I think that's a mistake. I think you should run 21, just use the new car, maybe 22, for the new engine package, just to see if he regains that power, because I believe he would. If he ran the next gen, he would be powerful and be a threat again. He just doesn't. He's not great at this moment of style racing.
Alright, that's our run. Back her down.
I think, like, once he leaves, I mean, Harvick, I believe, is older, maybe. I don't know if they're the same age or older or not. But Kurt Busch has been in the series longer. He raced, I believe, in 2001, and was the last guy that Dale Earnhardt gave the bird. And so, NASCAR's changing. I mean, the face of NASCAR has, I mean, it's not changing, it's changed. Once Jimmie Johnson leaves, I mean, you'll have Harvick and Kurt Busch. Like, those would be the older guys in the series. Then you'll have maybe Ryan Newman still in. And that's, almost it for the old guard. And as for drivers that raced in the 90s, it's over. Like, NASCAR has turned over a new leaf. We got Morton Shepherd hanging in there. He doesn't really count. He's not the face of the sport anymore. I'm sorry, Johnny Sutter. I'll back off. I forgot this conversation. I've honestly, I can't remember a race. I'm sure I have, dozens, if not hundreds of times, but I just don't remember it. I believe this is just reverse Darlington. No, this is Darlington, pretty much. It's a shorter loop on one side, a longer loop on the other.
Keep it nice and smooth for us.
Yeah. So, like, if you're not on board with these new gen drivers, you're just not going to enjoy the sport. Like, that's a fact. And actually, like Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, these guys have big personalities, and if sponsors will let up and let them breathe, this sport will be better off. Brian Blaney's got a pretty good podcast. A lot of these drivers have podcasts now, so you get to hear really their opinions outside of the car, outside of race weekend, and not on racing. You'll get to hear their opinions on everything. You know, movies and culture and celebrities and the different people on being interviewed. Very cool. We're on a tangent here. Just talking about different stuff with the sport. I've never mentioned I hate this track. And I know I've watched Gateway several times, but I don't remember any races at Gateway. Outside of just like hearing, oh, Kyle Busch takes the checkered flag at Gateway. To the last race I remember, and I know I watched it probably this year, but the last race I remember at Gateway would have been like years ago. Kyle Busch was racing at 51.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
Some people argue it should have a cup date, but I feel like it's just Darlington. You know, less banking. I don't really know how decent it would be. I feel like it might just turn into a freight train. About like it is now. I'm not passing anyone. No one's really passing me. It's my fault though. I suck at this track. Oh, I mistimed that. Yeah, I didn't plan on braking, but then I went in the corners, was drifting up, and I did.
Wow, that was fast.
See if I can figure out some kind of a cornering strategy. Oh, way too low up. I suck at this track. I'm gonna lose 2 races in a row. I don't really care because I've won like 8 already, but I know which track to avoid now. I mean, I knew I didn't like Iowa or Gateway. That's why I selected I would win. I would get top 5 every race at this time.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Put a gap on them. That oh, I just missed that. Mind it. Like, these guys are bunched up behind me, but I cannot close it. Is that Brett Moffitt again? Yeah. He won the championship last year. 2 years ago, I guess now. I crafted won it this year. So I guess last year I was yeah, I wish I knew what I did in that corner. I cut off the P10. Failed, maybe game. Please tell me that's Brett Moffitt. No, it's not. That would have been awesome. That's what, Tyler Deppel?
Alright, you're clear then.
Did I tell you who was relative to me instead of in front of you like that? In front of the caution, that might be fun. I feel like if I took out Brett Moffitt, it wouldn't end well for me though. Because like somebody else would take his place and just outpace me. I thought that was Brett Moffitt blowing an engine. I got like so excited. And my Tyler Deppel makes it around. Had a few heart failures. Oh, my RPM just sounds totally bogged down. I'm not like rolling the corner, I'm just awful at this. I'm like I'm just about keeping pace with the leader, but I just can't gain on him really. Did gain 2/10 there. If I've been doing that corner from the start, I would be in really good.
Alright, 2 more good laps for you.
Wow. I'll put myself in a safer here. Actually gained a 10, putting myself in the wall. I don't know, probably could have gained a half second there if I had not done that. Considering he was trying to pass a guy. I guess I gotta go around him.
Stay low, stay low. You got room, you're clear.
him passing lap cars helps so much, but there's no more lap cars.
Alright, let's go. White flag.
I gotta drive it in there.
You got room. You're clear. Got one down low.
That was dirty.
Alright,
It was dirty. There's no rules against it. I will have to go to the NASCAR hauler afterwards. There's no rules against that. This is a simulation. I don't care. If that was iRacing, I'd just let the guy go and be happy with the second place. But that was for the marbles. I don't even know if it was for all of them, but that was for some of them. By God.
Great job, driver. Checker flag is in the air. It's
I
yours.
will take it. I'm not even sorry. Ah, that was really dirty. Gus Dean. I've never heard of Gus Dean. Silverado. I love it. I love it. When is Tesla gonna enter the Cybertruck into the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series? I believe this next year it's gonna be the Gander Outdoors and RV Truck Series or something like that. Like really long acronym. Gander Outdoors and Gander RV Camping Out. I don't know, something like that. It's crazy long acronym. Wow, what a rude person I am. I'll be right back. Gained 78 fans. Look at that, we're above 1,000, man. We got a small militia of fans.
You've been doing a really great job here lately. It's been a lot of fun racing with you.
Quality video. Did a great job. It's been really fun racing with you. Clay Greenfield. I know who that is. I know who these guys are. I think it was my first time, maybe in this game. I didn't know if that track was in the EA games. May have been the last time I raced there, if it is. I know I probably raced there in previous NASCAR Heat games, but I probably hated it. Or just phoned it in. Chicagoland, I'll do well here, I believe. I just have to watch my tires. That's a fun kind of race to watch. Oh, I gotta conserve my tires. You got the Sears Tower. It's now like the Willis Tower. And the logo for Chicagoland. It's pretty nice. I always liked how the walls were wrapped in branding. Go through the corners and just brand.
Oh, you're the pit, hammer down.
Look at that. Bumping up against, I think that's Front Row Joe next to me. Joe is racing me off the pace lap.
Car outside, hold the line. You got room, you're clear there.
Hey there, just sprint. Yeah, this should be a dub right here. Watch that wall. The speeds we carry here is awesome. I love it. Look at the wall there, but it is still amazingly fun.
At the bottom here.
Tyler Dimple we're passing.
All clear.
Can't see who that is. I think that's a bird. I have no idea. Void, Spencer Void, maybe. Brant. All the way down the straightaway. That's really cool how 704 went about getting all these licenses for the sponsors. I mean, it's a no-brainer to put your sponsor into the game for free, but it adds a layer of immersion to it, and it's really nice, you know, adds a level of accuracy. There we go. Got my goal lap. Wow. It was actually kind of difficult to get my goal lap.
Let's go.
Just turn 2 laps and start the race. Probably P9, P12. I'd say probably P12, yeah. Considering at like 31.7, that's pretty fast. And I've never turned a lap that fast.
One lap to go. Concentrate. Give us all you got.
No. It's ruined my lap. Maybe I can make up for it by riding the wall. I don't know. No, this lap is over.
Alright, we're going to see where that puts us on the starting grid.
P21. I didn't expect to hit the wall. This should be a fun challenge. Totally planned on that happening. Poor Parker Kligerman. Good guy.
Alright, man. You're coming to the green. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. You're all clear up top.
I'm not gonna get trapped this corner. I'll be fine coming out.
Hold your line there. Still there inside. Clear high, bud. You're clear all around.
I am not making any fans out here.
Got one peeking inside.
I'm not trying to though.
Alright, clear outside. Clear all around.
I have 9 laps to gain 10 positions. I can't afford to waste time out of this.
Stay high up here.
That's Spencer Boyd.
Clear low there. Inside. All right, you're clear.
Come on, Matt. Why?
You're all clear up top there.
Cannot. Yo, Matt was still trying to draft with me. Matt's a boss, dude. I can't be mad at Matt. I mean, he did win the championship, so.
Clear all around.
Literally, who wouldn't draft with me? Like, there's gonna be probably 2 to 3 guys mad at me this race. If not more after I'm done. But Matt still tried to draft with me. That's awesome.
Hold your line. Got one outside. All right, you're clear.
Love this draft we're getting. I don't know, wearing these tires out. Probably should have took the draft for Friesen. That was a dumb
Wow,
mod.
that's bad.
That draft is so strong.
Five to go, driver.
From far away, his Halmar sponsorship looks like it's a Trump sponsorship. I'm 60% sure it morphs. It actually is Trump from far away. It's subliminal messaging. It has the red bar at the top, red bar at the bottom. Trump. Let's have impeachment on the mind.
All right, you're clear.
Really? I got him loose and he gained time on me in the corner. The guy's bump drafting me in the corner. What a madman. I love it though. I love it.
Stay on the bottom. Got one up top.
He says anything, dude. I let off not to hit him. And I was intentionally bump drafting him. A little distance between me and Brent Moffitt behind me, yeah.
Just a couple more turns. 3 more. Here to go.
Maybe I shouldn't have boosted in that hard.
Stay low. Still there. Four more to go. All right, you're clear.
I raced that lap like it was the last lap. I was going to lead that lap. Now he's definitely gonna be mad at me. I'm a little sad about that. I don't like making fictional people angry. When the AI take over, I want them to know that I cared for every one of them. Except for Brett Moffitt.
Great job, driver. Checker flag is in the air. It's yours.
take a victory lap. It's like having her wedge at like -3. Ain't nobody back here to celebrate with. I got some RVs. Thank you guys for paying like thousands of dollars to park an RV that you paid thousands of dollars to own. Oh, this is fun. This should be a mode. Those are big stands. I guess that's why they race at Chicagoland. Chicagoland probably only ever had that attendance like twice in a whole career. I like the races at Chicagoland. They're usually really interesting. With the old package and the new package. And Sprint Cup, or Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, which is now just the NASCAR Cup Series, I believe. Alright, we're done. Where's Brett Moffitt? Hey, Brett. Yeah, I don't like Brett Moffitt. In real life, he's alright. And he got done dirty, but he still races really well. But in the game, he races really well. So I can't like him. I can respect him, I can't like him. It's Thanksgiving week for me. My work week starts today. Good stretch. Me. Asphalt Mirage.
Hey, you've been doing a really great job here recently. It's been a lot of fun racing with you. We're going to the lake tomorrow. You should come with us.
Yes, Christian X, we are still done camping. I knew he would be angry. I raced him dirty. Matt Craft, I think I hit him like a couple times. I knew a few people would be sad. I'm sorry, guys. I just let them down. Hey, that this is just raced. It tells you which one you just raced. That's interesting. Kentucky Pocono Outdoor. I hate Pocono with a passion. I'm gonna take the stone to Sisyphus. I'm gonna turn it back to you. Building a wall between the two of us. I'm gonna take the stone to Sisyphus. I'm going to end this stream here and head over to some Black Ops 4. Maybe it won't suck. I haven't played it in ages. I need to change my settings. But yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Or see me over there, because it'll only be me watching it. Pretty tired.